Hi everyone, I hope you're well. This is CoinsKid. Just going to dive into Bitcoin, big little CoinsKid crew. So right now, Bitcoin's retracing. Yesterday in yesterday's video, I'm sorry if I scare people. I don't mean to scare people, but this is a scenario that I'm looking at right now. Okay, this monster ABC correction, wave correction that's complete down here, and you start to coil up and come back up the stairs. Obviously, the invalidation of this is if you lose this low right now and you start to come down like this and turn it into resistance. Think about your position in crypto. That's my exit plan right there. And what I would do to re-enter this market, I will simply wait for this red trend line wherever it is. It's going to continue down there. Whenever you start to drop wherever it is and you go sideways and you break that, boom boom, see you later. So again, that could just be something that you want to wait for. Personally, what I've been doing, I bought this dip here because there was 7 data points that told us, and each time we've retraced to the lows, I've been buying as well. Okay, so obviously I've not got a crystal ball, anything can happen, but right now, for me, I always try and find maximum opportunity with minimal risk. So down here is a fantastic place to have your stops, and here is good places to build your longs for Bitcoin to go forward. So again, I've not got a crystal ball, but this is a scenario that I'm looking at. If we do start to come up here, and this is carving out some reversal pattern like this, an ascending triangle over a long period of time, like I said to you, get retracement, take out that high, take this resistance, boom, boom, boom. You're going to be up there in 2023, and like I said to you, what you've got is an impulsive move, leading 1 year from year to year, the end of the bear market just there, double bottom pattern, broke out, you got an impulsive move, then you've had that large ABC corrective move, okay, then you've had that huge impulsive move, and at this point, for me, this was the top of this impulsive move, and right now you've got this large ABC, irregular correction. The confluence is, at this point, we've seen ABC zigzags on altcoins, okay, and like I said to you, at that point, we started to bottom out and come up. So, this is what we want to see going forward, because for me, this would tell me that what you've got, obviously, this has always been something I've been looking at right now, is the fact that we've got this impulsive move leading into 2023 at the optimal entry point when everyone was really, really fearful of a multi-year bear market, okay? So, obviously, anything can happen. We can roll, we can lose this low. If we do, we're going to start to negate all this scenario playing out right now for Bitcoin. So, if we do come up, it's going to be a fruitful sort of 2023 leading towards the end right there. And potentially, this is the blow-off top phase of this bull run, because I think that what we've got, this is a massive wave one, okay, some kind of big impulsive move that you've got all these subsets of waves within inside of it. And at this point here, I would seriously think about not bag-hold into this potential multiple ABC correction that I'm looking at, because I've gone through this with you before, that I think that what we've got is peak to peak cycles, okay, that are increasing peak to peak. Basically, it started with 2, 4, and now we're in a 6-year cycle that from this high here, and I've gone through this multiple times, okay, that I think that that's one peak in 2017, and I think you actually peak again in 2023 up here, right about there, okay, and that's why we never had the blow off top in this cycle at that point where I was expecting it, because we're actually still in the bull cycle here where we're coming up like this, impulsive, corrective, impulsive, corrective, and this is the blow off top phase of a bull run for me, where you're going to start to see altcoins go vertical, okay, and get to those targets I've been laying down in the channel for a very long time. So again, we're doing everything we need to gear up for that, but at the minute we have to hold this low for that particular scenario. So for me, where's Bitcoin going to go? I do think you potentially got more upside on altcoins, okay, because I think that you've got from peak to peak, it's going to be 6 years for me, and like I said to you, I think you've got a multi-year bear market where your next peak is potentially 8 years, which is 2031, isn't it? Okay, and I've gone through this with you multiple times. People looking at the halvening being affected to the bull run, I think that's wrong personally, but again, that's just my opinion. It's just a chart screaming at me, but it's just something I've been looking at a very long time. So yeah, the peak to peak scenario, but anyway, it's not done it yet. It's potentially going to do it, but we need to see this low held basically, and I've gone through my scenario, my exit strategy. If it doesn't hold, then obviously I think that what we're doing, we're coming down, and we've obviously got this sort of multi-year bear market if we fail to hold this high right there for Bitcoin, okay. But anyway, right now potentially on the altcoins, we're starting to see the formation of the third wave basically, because in my opinion, this could be one, this could be a corrective wave 2, and we're looking at this breakout 3 when everyone's not expecting it, okay, and everyone's fearful of a depression and the macro environment, inflation, and all that kind of stuff. Like I've said to you, the whole way down here, Bitcoin started correcting at this point, not when all the macro environment started to kick in here, okay? Like I said to you, I think it's been in this massive correction since this point, coupled with altcoins. We've got the RSI divergence as well. Equally, one thing that I don't see a lot of people looking at right now is the Bitcoin dominance, and I've gone through this with you before, that the Bitcoin dominance as well, for me, is where is that right now? It's been in a massive correction. So if we take a look at the weekly, and I did post this on Twitter. You know, this is what a bear market looks like. That's a bear market. So that's your basically the end of the bull market just there. Okay, then you've got a massive retracement in the Bitcoin dominance. That's your bear market. Now what's happened here? We've got this huge altcoin market. Then Bitcoin, you know, the corrective phase of the bull market kicked in. Your potential ABC correction. Okay, because this was an ABC as well for the Bitcoin. Remember, from 2019 into 2020, then the bull run. Do you understand? That was a corrective phase. What did it do? It went sideways. Pretty much like what we're doing here. So, you know, I think that the Bitcoin dominance chart, if this was a bear market from this high last year or November, then essentially, there's November, just there. Where are we? November. Let me find November. Just here. Then we should have seen this, because that would have been a bear market. Do you understand? So, you know, you've got this impulsive move, corrective move, impulsive move, corrective move, and the dominance is kind of sort of validating, you know, adding confluence to that fact as well. So potentially what we're on the cusp of right now, you know, is a potential huge altcoin season leading into 2022, which is the blow off top phase, which is this phase that we've not had in this bull run. Okay, so it's kind of lining up. Again, it's just confluence in other charts. There's absolutely zero guarantees here, but if Bitcoin right now can hold this low, I think you've got a beautiful upside here on Bitcoin. You know, you've got massive potential if it holds this low. It is a big if, obviously, okay, and it paves way to this particular scenario that I've been looking at. You know, people are saying I'm a permabull. It's not. It's technical analysis right here. Okay, so just if we take a look, potentially what we've got is some kind of big monster ascending triangle. If we go from there to there, I think if you start to come up and take out that yellow line of resistance, which is this for Bitcoin, you know, 25156, then your technical target for me would be that just there. Okay, 35496, and it will confirm to me, obviously, if you start doing that, what you're doing, you're breaking this red trend. What's that? That's the fib. I do apologize. You're breaking this red trend line. Okay, you're taking that out of resistance, you're getting back above that resistance, and you're carving out this essential ascending triangle, falling back to support and breaking out right here for Bitcoin. But to validate this right now, we have to hold this low, because I think if we start to come down any deeper, we could actually be in trouble right here for Bitcoin going forward. Okay, so that's basically Bitcoin. But right now, you know, potentially carving out this W double bottom pattern, ascending triangle, you know, when others are really fearful, and that would be the technical target for me up there. And you can see what we've done here, like I've said on Twitter this morning, you've broke down resistance, broke down resistance, broke down resistance. You can see here, see this level of support, you've not back tested it as resistance. You had a small little cluster there, but it never tested it as resistance, did it? So for me, it looks as though we're geared up to come back up to retest that as resistance just there. Okay, so that's a major low resistance for me going forward, is that low that we're putting at around about 32k. If we start to do this and carve this out, you know, this is a scenario that you could wait for Bitcoin. It would begin to look really impulsive going forward, okay, for Bitcoin. So I wish everyone the utmost luck. Okay, I've not got a crystal ball, but just there, you know, if we take a look at the XRP chart, I think that what we've got is XRP leading the way, basically. You know, XRP is doing what I expect Bitcoin to potentially do, possibly, if it holds these lows. So if we do this, okay, line this up as best as I can, we can take a look at this scenario. So if I drop a green line on here like that, green line on there like that, and then a green line on, where are we, just there. Okay, so that's that line there as well, isn't it? Just there. So that's exactly where we are. Do apologize. So yeah, we've got that 24th, where are we, 24th, 23rd of Jan, which was the bottom, and then we've got this low here as well, which I need to bring this chart down to show you for XRP. So that was the bottom on the 12th of May. So just there, it's a bit squeezed up. So drag that like that. You can see that's pretty much the fractal that we've got right now for XRP. So this is top charts Bitcoin, bottom charts XRP. Okay, so if you follow the XRP video, just there, we've got this bottom, came up into resistance, pretty much like we got this bottom, came up into resistance, we traced, just there, we traced in a higher low just there, and then we got the spring, and we started to come back up above the EMAs, and we broke this green trend line here, and this had a technical target, okay, which has absolutely been met, which is this level of resistance as well. Do you see that resistance? Because that was this support here that XRP melted through and never back tested resistance. So we're getting a beautiful impulsive break on XRP that's actually ran into the technical target right now. So it could be that, you know, XRP has got this beautiful ascending triangle, and it's carving away and showing that, you know, you've got that level of resistance that's been back tested now, previous support lost. It could be showing that we're sort of gearing up for this potential move for Bitcoin as well. Okay, look at that. So that's that level of resistance there. So it's a very similar fractal playing out right now on, you know, XRP and Bitcoin, and just Bitcoin's been a bit of a laggard, isn't it? So again, not got a crystal ball, but you know, it's all about holding these lows. If we hold these lows that we put on 18th of June, then I would expect Bitcoin to sort of mirror this fractal that XRP's gone through. Now this has been an amazing trade for the CoinsKid community, over 90% trade from these lows in June. Okay, it's building up, and it's broke out, met the target as well, fantastic. So that's coming in right now. It could pave way to Bitcoin to breaking out. So if Bitcoin does break out from here and goes all the way up to that red line, that's a monster cluster 72% long opportunity off these lows with a stop loss on the June lows. Do you understand? Now you can do all this on Bybit or BitGet. You know, the links in each and every single video description. Fantastic sign up bonus. This has been an amazing trade for the CoinsKid community, okay? And I remember down here when I was saying this, a potential retracement to this red line, which is pretty much what I'm saying now. You've got potential retracement to this red line. This was an amazing opportunity, which, you know, I remember the trolls on them videos as well saying no chance and all that. But right now, you know, you could say no chance here, but this chart here, XRP, could absolutely be giving the game away to what Bitcoin's about to do, providing it holds that low, okay? So you enjoyed that update. Stay healthy, stay strong, stay tuned, and thank you for support. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.